closer look at it. Looks like he was trying to. Looks like he slipped on the bag and man. And see, that's what happens in these rain. The bag is slippery. He slipped.
The Astros placed right-hander Lance McCullers Jr. on the disabled list Monday with back soreness. Houston's top 3 starting pitchers are now all on the DL. McCullers is out with his back problem. Dallas Keuchel has a neck issue, and Charlie Martin is out with a lat strain. Joe Musgrove, their 4th starter, has missed the last few weeks with a shoulder problem. He was activated off the disabled list on Monday. Now, the Astros have the best record in baseball. They have a big 12-game lead in the AL West, which gives them the luxury of time. They could give these guys as much rest as they need, because they would rather them miss a few games now than push them too hard during the rehab and have them miss a lot of games later. The Astros are thinking about the World Series here. They're not going to worry about a few extra games in June by pushing these guys back. So while McCullers, Keuchel, and Martin are on the disabled list, expect the Astros to be careful with them.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Sogard. Shaw is running, pitches inside. Shaw got a jump and a half, and then he got hit by the throw from Sucre. Oh, that got Shaw, and he is shaken up.
I don't think that they even got a glove on that. I think that went right into Shaw as he slid into second base.
His night has ended as they're going to walk him off.
For Petit. First pitch, and he took a big cut at that one, and boy, the home plate umpire is down, and oh my goodness, there is just blood gushing from the head of the home plate umpire, Paul Emmel.
Well, on the swing, Jeffrey Marte loses the bat, and it hits home plate umpire Paul Emmel right in the head. And as you mentioned, blood everywhere.
Hi, I'm Steve Hayward from the Baseball Health Network, and I'm here to talk to you about one of the reasons that I believe we have such an increase in arm injuries. Players from 9 years old up into the major leagues are sustaining arm injuries. And let me just start by saying, not all arm injuries are serious. Not all arm injuries are season-ending or career-threatening, but they are causing the player pain and discomfort, and it's something that we need to take very seriously. I believe that if we teach these kids to throw the ball properly from the youngest ages, from 5 years old, 6 years old, when they first start playing baseball, we need to teach our players and our kids that our arm does not throw the ball. There's more involved, more body parts involved in the throw or in the pitch. So if we can teach kids to play catch the right way on a consistent basis from the time that they start throwing a baseball, we're going to create that consistency and that strength that's needed to stay healthy and on the field. Playing catch is one of the most underdeveloped and undercoached skills in baseball. You know, and it's as coaches, it's our responsibility to make sure that we are teaching our kids to throw the ball properly. You know, not just telling them, go down the line and get your arms loose, and then let them throw the ball however they throw it. Because then they come in a game and they make a bad throw, and as coaches, we can't understand, well, how can you make a throw like that? Well, that's how he plays catch every day. You know, and those are the kids that end up having more arm issues because they're throwing it consistently, they're putting more stress, doubling the stress at times on their arm every time they make a throw. So when we play catch, we're playing catch with a purpose. We're working on lining our body up to our target, utilizing our lower body, the rotational forces of our hips, the separation from our hips and our shoulders, the trunk rotation, the trunk extension, staying through the ball, and making sure that every time we throw a baseball, it has a purpose to it. Every throw matters. So if our arm feels good, we can throw the ball a little bit harder. We might be able to increase the distance. If our arm doesn't feel as good, then we stay at a short distance and we maintain that same smooth, fluid throwing motion, and you'll see that most of the time your arm will feel better. And then we can start to increase it. If it doesn't, you stay at the short distance, you throw at low intensity, and that's what gets your arm stronger and it keeps your arm healthy. And for pitchers, playing catch properly directly translates to what happens when you step on the mound. You know, you're not going to certainly create the same motion that you would playing catch as you would pitching, but a lot of the factors are the same. The alignment, the direction, the momentum, the rotational forces, getting the good rotation off the ball, learning how to really not only control the ball, but better off commanding your throws, hitting your partner in the shoulder, in the chest, in the head, in the shoulder, and really working on utilizing your body to maximize not only your velocity, but to maximize the level of consistency in your control. The bottom line is this: in order to stay healthy and keep our arm healthy, we need to throw. There's healing power in throwing. So throwing a baseball is good. It's a good thing, and it should be done as frequently as possible. But we can play catch more than we can pitch. So we want to use those playing catch days as a guide to what's going to happen when we step on a pitcher's mound. We want to make sure that our body's working as efficiently as possible, minimizing the stress and maximizing our velocity.